Hey, everybody, this is Craig from The Unbeaten Path, and I'd like to thank you for checking out my YouTube videos, finding out what I'm a little bit about, finding out a little bit about what the podcast is about. Just to let you know, I am a veteran from the Marine Corps. Spent a little time in Operation Just Cause, Operation Desert Storm. Did a lot of contingency stuff out of Camp Lejeune. Uh, anyway, 26 and a half years in prison and working there. So, and now I have taken the red pill and I am exploring different avenues of politics, different people, different ideas. So that's kind of what the podcast is about, is jumping into rabbit holes and finding out where we land. If you're interested in checking it out, just go to basically any platform and you can look for The Unbeaten Path by Craig with a K. Long story on that one. Anyway, yeah, just if you'd like to join the podcast, definitely subscribe. I generally try to keep out a podcast about one per week, sometimes two, depending on what kind of week I've had. And I would like really to actually do a little bit more. So I've created a Patreon account, and if you would like, check that out. At The Unbeaten Path is the Patreon account. You can check that out, and if you'd like, subscribe. You get advanced copies of stuff. You would get insider stuff. I'm working on merchandise too, as well. Maybe little bumper stickers or magnets for your car, refrigerator, or whatever. Coffee mugs. I'm heavily into coffee, so probably do one of those. Do some powder coating and try to find out about a little bit more stuff. Anyway, but yeah, join the Patreon group with me and subscribe to that. Your donations are definitely appreciated. If you got a dollar extra a month, you can throw it my way. All monies that are collected from the Patreon account will go back into the podcast. So right now I'm in a makeshift studio, which is doing okay, but hopefully soon I will be able to finish up the studio in my basement. I had a crack in the wall, ended up flooding, getting the carpet all nasty down there. So got it all cleaned out, got the wall fixed, got my house elevated back up to where it was supposed to be. It settled a little bit. And sorry about that. Watch is going off. But yeah, it's appreciated. And if you can, join me. Also, with the Patreon account, you guys will be able to help figure out who I'm going to have on the podcast. Tentatively, I have a Scottish singer from Glasgow. She is going to be on this. I have a couple of guys that have podcasts already, and we'll probably just talk about politics and whatever rabbit holes we can. Hopefully they're veterans, and we could give talk about a little couple war stories. I'd like to talk about all that stuff. Recently, I've had let's see, had a paranormal investigator. That was a blast. The Proud Boys St. Louis chapter president was on my podcast, and wow, you guys do not understand how off the media really is on this. I talked to this guy for a couple of hours and zero, zero white nationalist, white racism, whatever, did not occur. Anyway, I'd like to talk about 9/11 and some of the stuff there. I'd like to talk about insider trading as well, which I've found out quite a bit about. And I'd like to talk about Bitcoin. I had two awesome guys on my podcast, Rollo and Carr. And anyway, they helped explain Bitcoin a little bit to me. And after they explained it to me, I'm like all in. I'm putting money aside into Bitcoin and loving it. So anyway, I'm going to end this up. It's just a real short video, and I'm going to put this up on YouTube. And if you guys can, give me a holler, join my Patreon, and we'll see where it goes from there. We'll see what rabbit hole we fall into next. All right. Talk to y'all later. Thanks.